A Miami teen by the name of Angie Varona became an unwilling internet pinup. This was a story that was covered by Gawker, and I wanted to bring it to your attention. It turns out that when she was 14 years old, a group of online people, I'm assuming men, hacked into her photo bucket account, and they took all of these pictures of her. And none of the pictures are nude, but you know, there are a couple pictures of her hanging out with her friends in her bikini. And since she's not naked, it's not considered internet porn. So there's this section of Reddit known as jailbait, where people post all these pictures of young teenage girls in their bikinis, right? And they get off on that.
How does someone at Reddit not go, hey man, look, I'm quitting unless you do away with the jailbait section?
Right. Yeah.
So
That's true.
I feel horrible for this girl because her photo bucket account got hacked. It's not like she's going around spreading her pictures all over the place. These pictures also ended up on pornography sites. So people that she knows personally started criticizing her for being in porn, which she isn't, right? So we actually have a video where she's talking about the situation. Let's watch that and we'll talk about it a little bit.
I've been getting harassed for 3 years now because of some pictures that leaked onto the internet. And I had a bunch of pictures that I sent my boyfriend, and I had them saved in the photo book instead of my phone. Someone hacked me. And I guess it was a stupid mistake, but I was 14 at the time, so I didn't really know. You go to Google and you just type in my name, and websites started coming on, and it got out of hand, so I just gave up. We called the cops. They couldn't do anything about it because it wasn't nudity, so it wasn't like child porn. People would tell me things in school, like, oh, you're a porn star, this is that. I'm like, I'm not a porn star because it wasn't naked.
I believe one time she was at school and some guys were looking at her, and it turns out they were looking at porn. They were looking at the porn site. She's not naked, but it's a porn site.
Stole my beard.
And they were looking at it at school.
It gets me depressed. Like, I've contemplated suicide, not even kidding, because it hurts knowing that,
Yeah, she's adorable. I mean, in the best possible way. She's,
right.
You know, good for her. Yeah, I mean, it's horrible. I don't know.
It is. It is horrible because there's nothing she can do. She says that she contacted the FBI. The FBI doesn't care about you. The FBI cares about Scarlett Johansson's nude pictures getting leaked, right? But they don't care about a 14-year-old. She's 17 now, by the way.
I mean, the FBI cares about. I mean,
They don't care.
No, I've witnessed the FBI caring about underage porn. I mean, at the state. Underage
porn, yes, but this isn't considered underage porn because she's clothed. Like, you don't see her.
Okay, but there's a whole. I'm just saying, there's a whole division of federal law enforcement that would. My hunch is not be dismissive of her complaint. There may be nothing she could do because they stole her pictures and it's not really porn and she's in the bikini, even though it's sort of. When you put it up on the internet under a thing, jailbait it, you've sexualized this innocent girl.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, you know, just to make it clear that my exposure to the FBI and underage porn. No, the station I had worked at in Charleston, after I left, they kicked down the doors and took somebody's computer and arrested him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I remember that story.
Yeah, it was a guy I had who came literally the week I left, but. Yeah, so I mean, they emerged out of nowhere and they were on it.
Just, I feel like you got to be really careful with anything you put up on the internet.